Hello, it's Wednesday, the 4th day of September 2024, and this is news review from Transview Media, where we deliver facts, untangle complexities, and keep you informed. I am Stephen Best Ianaloa. Stay tuned. Power generation hits 5,313 megawatts first year in 3 years. Nigeria's power generation rose to a 3-year high of 5,313 megawatts on Monday. The Federal Ministry of Power has declared that in a statement issued by the media aide to the Power Minister, Bola Tunji, adding that electricity distributors should ensure the distribution of the generated energy. The national grid on Monday hit a record of 5,313 megawatts, a record high in the last 3 years. A statement disclosed reacting to this, the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, called on power distribution companies to take more energy to prevent grid collapse as the grid's frequency drops when power is produced and not peaked by discos. He added that effort would be made to encourage industries to purchase bulk energy. However, a top official of one of the discos was quoted as saying that the power companies were finding it difficult to pick extra energy produced by generation companies because they were not happy with the tariff on the other parts of the Band A. Moving on in Metro News, fleeing power buttock enlargement doctor now in custody, police. The Lagos State medical doctor Idara Basi, who was declared wanted in connection to the death of a 36-year-old woman during a buttock enlargement surgery at a clinic in Lekki Phase 1, is now in police custody. Our correspondent led that the State Police Public Relations Officer Benjamin Udeyin and Basi had previously fled after Abiola during a buttock enlargement procedure at the clinic. The Brazilian butt lift is a cosmetic procedure that involves removing fats from other parts of the body and injecting it into the buttocks to enhance their fullness and create a rounder shape. Numerous medical experts have warned about the potential risks of this procedure, particularly following the death of a 31-year-old British woman, Mela Akar, during a similar surgery at the Medicana Hospital in Istanbul in 2019. A BBC report in 2023 revealed that the deceased had not been given enough information properly to assess the risks of the BBL surgery before traveling to undergo the procedure. And finally, lawyer asks AGF to squash charges against #EndBadGovernance protesters. Human rights lawyer Pelumi Olagbesi has written to the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi over the ordeal of 10 #EndBadGovernance protesters who are facing. Lawyer asks AGF to squash charges against #EndBadGovernance protesters. Human rights lawyer Pelumi Olagbesi has written to the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi over the ordeal of 10 #EndBadGovernance protesters who are facing treasonable charges leveled against them by the federal government. In his letter received by the AGF office on Tuesday, he said criminalizing young demonstrators who protested against hunger and bad governance in Nigeria in August is an affront of the rule of law. He said the right to peaceful assembly and protest was on the bedrock of any democratic society enshrined in the 1999 Constitution and safeguarded by international human rights instruments. So Nigeria is a party. To penalize Nigerians for exercising their legitimate rights is to dissent through peaceful protests not only constitutes a breach of these legal protections, but also tarnishes Nigerians' standing on the global stage, he said. He urged Fagbemi, a senior advocate of Nigeria, to protect citizens' right to peaceful assembly and expression. And that concludes today's news session. We trust you found this information insightful and valuable. Thank you for sticking with us. Feel free to connect with us on all our social media handles. Till I come your way again, I remain Stephen Best Ianaloa. Have a pleasant day ahead. Goodbye.